evening, ghosts and ghouls. You're listening to a horrible podcast.
What's up? It's the one, the only, JT Ripper, and I'm here with
Tide of Thunder.
And today we're back with a movie review of The Exorcist Pope.
The Popes Exorcist.
Popes Exorcist. The Exorcism of Emily Pope.
Yeah.
That is not it. Before we get into the review today, we have a couple of announcements about a couple things. We changed up a couple things. We got a couple new launches coming on. So, at TeePublic, we have officially launched our merch store. We have 4 designs up right now, all done by yours truly, The Ripper. We have our DJ Death shirt, our Brain Dead shirt, which Zach likes, so I uploaded it. Our Killer Fans t-shirt, and the Night Killer shirt. There might be a couple more designs coming. I might do like a Halloween one for a little bit. Maybe a Christmas one. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna you can have it's like stickers, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, mugs, all sorts of goodies.
Yeah, pretty much anything that a logo can go on. You can go to teepublic.com and
search Horrible Podcast. That's
HORRBLE. HORROR, not HORR. That's like horror without the H. No, it's horror without the W.
It's horror. We're a horror podcast.
If you're listening to the podcast, you know how to spell our goddamn logo.
HORRORBLE.
BLE.
Podcast. And yeah, we'd appreciate anything like that. We might order like pick a winner. Might do some like fan contest and give one of you 3 people a free shirt.
Yep. If you go on there, they're $22.
Yeah,
but
it's not too bad.
But you get to choose your size, and you actually get to choose the color of the T-shirt that you want it printed on.
Yeah.
So if you want black, white, red, blue,
and quality. If you want a more quality type T-shirt, it might cost you a few extra bucks, but it's not much. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like $5-10, difference.
So if you want to walk around your town and wear something that nobody knows but you, have that little dirty secret in your back pocket.
Be a part of the cult.
Be a part of the cult.
Be a part of our horrible cult.
We're a good cult. We don't make you drink Kool-Aid.
Not yet. I'm on the verge of drinking my own Kool-Aid. Anyway, we are now changing up the star system. And this movie review is the subject or the victim of the new star rating. And this is how it's going to go. It's going to go 1 through 5. No half stars except for a half star, which means it's shitty shit, McShitter shitting shit sandwich.
Yeah. Half a star, definitely McShitty nuggets.
What would you give an example of a shit McShit sandwich?
That's toughy.
For the viewers. Like
that's a toughie. Honestly, one movie popped in my mind that I can't stand, and I would give it half a star. Fear.com. That's a half a star.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a half a star.
Okay. I would say Fear from 2023.
Yeah, that could
that's
definitely be
a star.
Half a star.
And then we're going to go to 1 star, which is bad, not good.
Yeah, this one's not quite like complete shit, but it's nothing to brag home about.
Yeah.
This would be an example would be I don't know. I'll let you go first this time.
A bad, not to.
it's not okay. It's complete bad. It's just not like, let me throw it in the dumpster, you know. That's kind of hard, isn't it?
Maybe like, no, I can't. I want to. My like immediate reaction is Troll 2, but like I find enjoyment in that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would, me personally, I would say Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because
I
there's
wasn't
no,
sure.
there's no redeeming qualities to that movie whatsoever. Some of the kills are okay, and that's the only reason I don't give it half a star. But like everything else, I just cannot praise whatsoever.
Candyman, the remake or requel.
Yeah,
that might be a half a star. I don't know.
And then we get to the 2 rating, the 2-star rating, which will be
okay or take or leave.
Yeah, it's
kind of mid-road.
Exactly what he said. We could take it or leave it. We don't necessarily going to tell you not to watch it, but we're not necessarily going to recommend it to you either. It's kind of one of those things where
it's got some good qualities in it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we can pick out a couple things that we like, but it's like Batman Forever.
Yeah, it's not a good movie by no means,
right.
But there's some redeemable qualities in it, like over time.
Right.
Then we get to 3 stars, which is good and see it. Or see it, recommend it, buy it on Blu-ray. Which would... Cocaine Bear. I don't know, that might be great.
I don't know, I think a 3-star would be decent for that one.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah, Cocaine Bear would be a good 3-star.
And 4-star, of course, means great. That means run out when it comes on video demand, buy the son of a bitch. When it comes on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever you have, 4K, go out and buy it. This is pretty damn good.
Renfield.
Yeah, Renfield would be a good one. And then, of course, 5-star is fucking amazing. It's either going to be a classic. It's either a classic or it's going to be a classic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. So we thought that
would be a Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
Terrifier 2 is going to be a classic.
So we thought that would be a whole lot better than to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like
half.
Yeah,
half.
It's too much muddy water, and it's like, well, I give this a 7. Well, is 7 middle of the road? Is 7 above average? Is 7 bad? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Nope. This is our rating system. It's a whole lot simpler, and you basically only have 6 here to follow, 1 through 5, and then of course the half means absolute crap. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
With that being said, we watched The Pope's Exorcist last night. What streaming service was it on?
I just said fuck it and bought it because it's on sale on Vudu. For $10 this week, they have a lot of horror movie bundle sales and a lot of good horror movies, half price, like a summer horror thing, which is cool. Check out Vudu because they do have good sales on horror movies. Like you can get the whole Conjuring franchise for like $30 right now.
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot of movies. That's a lot of movies.
7 of them, all 7.
Yeah. That comes with Nun and
La Llorona, all 3 Annabelles,
all the 3, Annabelles,
Conjuring.
So that's a pretty good deal.
But yeah, I took a gamble because I couldn't get the streaming service that is slightly illegal, but I still pay for to work. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Had a gut feeling I might like this one, and I just went ahead and bought it. And I'm glad I did.
Yep. Well, let's jump into it, man. This is a story. This is based on a true story, or based on... Okay, let me say this right off the bat. This does have to do with devils and demons and
angels,
stuff like that.
God.
So when you hear based on a true story, think of it like this. Yeah, whatever your religion is, that's cool. That's awesome. But think of it like this. When you hear based on a true story and it has anything to do with like really deep religion, it's usually based on a true story, maybe not the events, but the experience of that one person that said it happened.
Right.
So, did it really happen? I don't know. Does this person believe it really happened? Yes, he does. So, if I tell you something, but it didn't happen, but I told it to you, and then you retell it, you can say it's based on a true story because you heard it from me. Whether it's true or not really is irrelevant, right?
Yeah, but I'm not I don't know 100% about this guy, so I don't know if there's, like, key witnesses and stuff like that. You know, like with the Conjuring stuff, you know, they had, like, you know, like video and audio and stuff like that.
You know,
but
I made it a point to say that because you kind of have to say that with all, like, religious experiences.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like this movie was about...
Which they touched on that.
Yeah.
Because the girl wasn't possessed. She was just fucking crazy.
Right. It's like, you know, Cocaine Bear. I mean, a bear really did get into some cocaine.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Did he fucking Fast and Furious that motherfucker and jump in and maul people? No,
it was some sensational. But getting back to this movie, Russell Crowe plays Father Gabriel, who is a legit exorcist. He is a legit exorcist, and he kind of has a method, right? He kind of does it the right way. This movie takes place in, what was it, 1986, 1987, something like that.
Yeah.
And he has a method. When he goes in to see if somebody's possessed, they bring like a pig or some type of animal, right?
That was his little trick.
That's his trick because most demons, they don't have the power of a devil or a god. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you are, right? So they play these little tricks, right? They don't know your name unless you give it to them, you know? It's kind of like a vampire. They can't come in unless you invite them in, type of deal. And anyway, his little trick is to, you know...
Get him to possess the pig.
Yeah, you can possess anything, can't you? I sure can. Well, how about this pig? Can you do that? Why do I want to do it? Well, ain't you...
How we know you're powerful?
Yeah, how you know you blah, 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 blah. And anyway, as soon as he possesses the pig, they like shoot it in the head, and that's how they get rid of the demon, and the person is back to normal. But very early, you find out that...
he's a very intelligent man.
Yeah, he's a very intelligent man, but he had a mishap, so to speak. Like you mentioned earlier, there was a girl who was actually not possessed. She was actually mentally ill, and because she was mentally ill, he basically turned the case over. You know, because like I said, he was an exorcist. That's what he deals with. He doesn't deal with mentally ill people. So he turned it over, and she ended up jumping out of a window and killing herself and everything. So ever since that happened, he's been kind of haunted by this event. And it plays a little bit into the story. Not a whole lot. At the end, I could tell you that that would probably be a really good prequel plot line. But anyway, we get to this woman and her two kids who just moved to Rome because her husband passed away, and her husband, for some reason, owns this big fucking Vatican-looking
property.
Yeah, it's a house, but it's more of like a church, a house.
Yeah,
it's like
they really didn't go into detail about it.
Right.